myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. I give my serious apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. It's a show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. Mr. Dick McGee. You wish to know the title of my person? Shut up. Oh my god. Fuck this guy. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my accusations confuse? Oh my god, these fucking vocabulary. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nina. Fuck this guy. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. What the hell is up with that thing? No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Oh ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying? That's reading to you some papers by the window, and I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim. She ran away, but you gave chase. There was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Things occurring as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? See, lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course you could not see me. You would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was by window, you mean the one directly across from Fay and Cole Law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there where you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. You'd made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? He used to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the saying looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she'd been tapping the Faye's office phone? Irrelevant, that has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not, I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim. She ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Ah, but we have evidence that says she ran to the right, but was caught and struck. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? An absolutely perfect end of story. How many times must I hear that? Psst, Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike as a little odd? Yes, bitch, I know. Shut up. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was over. Impaction? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. Let's let me. Perhaps I better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edward prep this guy too? I wonder. Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Okay, went to left and changed. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. Would that directly contradict Miss May's testimony? You clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple, you must have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I mean, what if she's trying to find a weapon or something, you know? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did. He really did see the victim run left. He did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? This way says right. Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Yeah, it's his left. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ah, I doubt it. Or rather, this does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that will explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and all ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Did I stutter, Edgeworth? Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of this defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now, he's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. But we know from this, lived for a few minutes. Okay. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Maybe cross-examining the witness testimony. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. When you assaulted the girl... What do you mean first? First. That is what comes before what happens next. Do you speak English, Wright? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court. Oh, I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? It's cross-examination, bitch. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? This is what... Yes. So each of you saw different parts. Absolutely, that's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. See, you hit it twice. So you're watching both times. I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let's laugh for now. He'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Delivered the final blow. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Did he really? What did he slip on the rope? Mr. Wright, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. Wright, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. God bless America. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. I was on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. In the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her in the single blow. Thwap. Ah, thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach. You see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. You heard that thing fall? What is exactly that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, isn't that something very odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Well, we know the nightstand, or the light stand, is in the corner of the room. Out of the window. The nightstand was lying on the floor when I looked. The next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. The glass light was standing on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? What? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. Let's fall in place. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Miss Mia? Mr. Wright, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you hearing the witness. You're looking at a little flustered, Edgeworth. The killer. You attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. Oh, but don't worry, we all know what happened now. He turned and ran to the door. What did you